Alright, I'm just making this video anyway. I'm sorry I fell asleep. I feel blind, I feel dizzy, I have schizophrenia because I have schizophrenia. you know, I'm just gonna say to Teacher Mae Tiburcio and Teacher Evelyn Caja, do you remember this? The human rights abuses of Marcos dictatorship. Remember that, um, Teacher Evelyn Caja, Teacher Mae Tiburcio, I am warning to both of you, stop praising Ferdinand Marcos Sr. and Bongbong Marcos. You see, look at this, the dictatorship of the 10th president, the Philippine president, Ferdinand Marcos Sr. in the 1970s and 1980s historically remember for its record of human rights abuses, particularly political opponent, students, activists, journalists, religious workers who were Catholics, Christians, and Shia and Sunni Muslims, farmers, and other who fought against dictatorship, who were Filipinos. Based on the documentation of Amnesty International and Task Force Detainee of the Philippines, the similar of human rights monitoring entities, historians believe of the Marcos dictatorship was marked 3,257 known as extraditional killings and 35,000 of document torture disappear, 737 and 7,000 intercarceration, right? Intercarceration, all right. You know what, Teacher Evelyn Caja, you don't know what is the human rights abuses of Marcos dictatorship. Because both of you are fake Filipinos. Take a look, Teacher Evelyn Caja, ha? Look, Amnesty International, Task Force Detainee of the Philippines, similar to human rights monitoring entities, historian belief that Marcos dictatorship was marked 3,257 known extrajudicial killing and 35,000 document torture and 737 disappear. And is this what you like? I say to Teacher Evelyn Caja and Mae Tiburcio. Teacher Mae Tiburcio and Teacher Evelyn Caja, you don't know what incarceration. Let me ask you something, Teacher Mae Tiburcio. Your mother is a victim of martial law, of Marcos Sr. You always praise Bongbong Marcos. You praise Ferdinand Marcos Sr. Is your mother was very unrealized that she was a victim of martial law of Marcos Sr.? You know, I'm just saying something like whatsoever. Here it is. I'm just gonna say to you, Teacher Mae Tiburcio, your mother was a victim of martial law of Marcos Sr. You know that, you know, you were born 1972. You were born in martial law. You don't know what is realized. You remember the martial law babies? You don't know what is really happened. Because I remember Jens Manaid's his father, Jaime Manaid, is a victim of Marcos Sr. martial law. When he was, I think he was 1972, he was 12 years old. He realized the Marcos martial law. But 1961, that was Jen's father was born. So Jaime Manaid was born 1961. That was a father of Jen's. He was 16 years old. I remember Noynoy Aquino was 16, 1972. So 1972, that was the past. Just like I said, that was really in the past. Because I realized, Teacher Evelyn Caja, you were born na 1952, you're older than Nanay Net, you're older than Nanay Ningning. Oh, Teacher Evelyn Caja, if you're a principal anyway of CDIFI, if you don't know historical revisionism, I know you're studying, what's that? Historical revisionism against the Marcoses. You were there in Ramon Magsaysay High School. Take a look. Take a look, I'm saying. Take a look. You don't know the human rights abuses. I do realize, I remember Ian Martinez is anti-Marcos too. Because his parents are pro-Aquino. But Ian Martinez is a pro-Aquino. He's not pro-Marcos. Me, I am a pro-Duterte. I am a formerly Marcos loyalist. You do not know what is this. I'm just gonna say, Teacher Mae Tiburcio and Teacher Evelyn Caja, don't be brainwashed with the Marcos loyalist. Both of you, don't join with Paolo Cruzada, Jordan Bunagan, Ate Mel Canete, Ate Dina Guillermo, Sangkay Janjan Romeo TV Vlog, and other Marcos loyalists who were fake Filipinos. You do not know about the human rights abuses of Marcos dictatorship. You see this in Wikipedia. At least I read the Wikipedia. Of course, I know what is really happened and what is going on. Nobody to trust Marcoses. Alright, nobody. Because I know Matthew Timbal is studying there in senior high school in Ateneo. Ateneo has a historical revisionism against Marcoses. Because I know Matthew Timbal is an anti-Marcos. There are lots of anti-Marcos. Teacher Mae Tiburcio and Teacher Evelyn Caja. You do not know what is the human rights abuses of Marcos dictatorship. This is my warning to them. This is not really accusation, because if both of you praise Marcos Jr., that Bongbong Marcos, you will be happen to his father's fate of Ferdinand Marcos Sr. Both of you will be happen. Both of you. Will be happen to your mother. Will be happen to Teacher Julie. Teacher Julie, the assistant principal of CDIFI, was anti-Marcos. She participate of anti-Marcos martial law, Dekada Desenta, or the word Dekada 70s. You remember in the movie of Vilma Santos and Christopher De Leon, you see in the picture, the woman is Teacher Julie, who was participating the anti-Marcos protest in 1972. I think when she was there, 1972.